What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a flip through and a mini review on the Tarot of the Vampires. This is by Llewellyn, and I think this is the second vampire deck that they came out with, or at least that I'm aware of, because they have another vampire deck from Llewellyn Publishing. This one seems more modern. The other one that I have from Llewellyn is this one right here, the Tarot of Vampires, but vampires is spelled a little different. This one is more like the OG vampires, like from, I don't know, 500 years ago. It just feels old and I guess antique-ish as far as the vampires go. And this one just feels more modern. If you want me to do a side-by-side comparison of these two decks, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to show you just the difference in the backs for right now, but if you want to see a full side-by-side comparison, let me know and I'll be happy to do a separate video for you guys on that. Now, this is a magnetic clasp box. Here's the inside. See, very modern, at least with like their clothes and all that stuff. That's a really cool background. I think that's the 10 of Pentacles right there. And here is the book. It does have a ribbon to pull out the book and the deck. Here's the cover of the book. As usual with Llewellyn's books, they are full colored, and I love that they have like a full sheet of the artwork, even with, I think, yeah, even with the minors. So that's really nice. Now I don't know if they have, oh, they do have reversals. It says one reversed, blah, 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 blah. So they do have right side up and reversals in here. And I think they have some, whoa, I don't know what that is, but that looks really cool. Oh my goodness. I was gonna see if they have card spreads. I don't see any. This is what the inside fully looks like with everything out. Here are the backs. And then here are the backs of the other vampire deck. Really cute. I did edge my other vampire deck in like a blood red color, so I'm wondering what to edge this one. I don't want to do red again. I also don't just want to do a plain black edging. I'm not sure. I might do a red. Ooh, and maybe like black speckles or like ink spots. You know what I mean? That sounds like it'd be really cool etching. I'll see. As far as cardstock goes, it's Llewellyn cardstock, so it's pretty flimsy, not super sturdy. It's also super glossy, so the cards are gonna be slipping, sliding on your hands. Here's our full card. Yeah, very modern. He's got that leather jacket going on. I don't know what she's wearing. I thought it was like her undergarments or whatever, but I think that's a normal dress because she's got tenis on. Or chanclas, something. The Magician. She's looking all sexy with their shirt somewhat unbuttoned. Oh my god, the fucking smartphone on the table. Okay, buddy, you don't need your freaking smartphone on the table, okay? You can put that away. We know you're so modern. Oh, is that like coagulated blood floating? Oh, it is. Ew, I just noticed coming out of his wrist. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at her dress. There's stars on it. The High Priestess, the moon and the sun. That's so cool. Whoa, look at this Empress. I'm getting dark mother energies here. Really cool. What else? It's an owl, a snake, and a wolf. I'm trying to see if there's any other animals. Nope. The Emperor. That's cool. There's a bat on that golden globe there. The Hierophant. This is pretty. The Lovers. Are they a zombie? Hold up. What is wrong with your face, sir? Maybe it's just the lighting. The lighting is not flattering to their face, maybe. That or they're a zombie, I don't know. Oh, the Chariot. That's what we saw in the book. This is a really cool chariot. I love the colors going on here. This is a very interesting chariot too. Whoa, look at this strength card. That doesn't look like your typical lion face. I'm getting tiger vibes. Which is still fine, you know, it doesn't have to be a lion on the strength card, but that is a really interesting and cool strength card. The Hermit, it makes me think of Batman just chilling on the corners of buildings on their gargoyles. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, is that a letter opener? That's pretty. Justice. Oh, probably a vampire killer. Just because, like, I'm thinking like they're using that crossbow to shoot him in the heart. Maybe. I doubt that's a vampire. Whoa, look at this hangman. Ew, look at those toes. They're just gripping on to whatever that is. They're all wrinkly and stuff. Hold on. They kind of look like a snake. Just a little bit, don't they? Or like a mummy. Their skin is all mummified looking. Them toes are gripping though, Jesus. Death? Ooh, I think, well, I sure hope he didn't poke his fingers in her holes, because 2 of his fingers have blood on it, and that's just making me think he poked her holes. That sounds so wrong. Yeah, I think he bit her and maybe he's gonna try to turn her, maybe? I'm not sure. Temperance, making some concoctions and potions. Oh, this devil card. Jesus Christ. I will say this one, I think, from what I can remember, has a lot more wrist slitting and stuff involved than from what I remember in the other vampire deck. So forewarning, if anybody, you know, if that triggers anyone, I would say don't get this deck then. The Tower. This house looks familiar. Like somebody's house, like in the paranormal field. I can't remember what house it's called though. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen or I'll put it in the comments at one point. But the house looks familiar to one that a lot of paranormal investigators go and do investigations in. The Star. See, this one is a little weird. Like, are they just floating? They look like they're kind of out of it too. I think they're just floating. Them just floating like this just seems weird to me. Like their body position is a bit odd. I don't know, that's probably just me. The Moon, ooh. Is this like a mermaid vampire? That's kind of weird. If you can see their body under the water is different than the body above the water. Like they look like humans above water, but underwater, they're gonna look like something else. That's cool. The Sun, ooh. They're trying to pull him into the sun. That's cool. Judgment, wait. Why would you stab them? They're a vampire, and they're getting stabbed by a vampire? Maybe the book would explain what's going on here. They look like a human, like maybe a vampire killer, but there's a vampire there. Because humans' hands don't normally look like that. That's clearly a vampire. And then they're stabbing another vampire. The World. They have the 2 flowers that we see on the back of the card. Now we're on the minors, so here's the Wands, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands. That is cool, the way they have the wings here. Then you have the Ankh inside the wings too, or the design of the Ankh. The 3 of Wands, not sure what's going on here. They have fangs. I don't really know what's going on here though. 4 of Wands, I'm assuming that's a cage dancer. And, we're seeing everybody else's heart, so I think that means everybody who's there, aside from the cage dancer, like all these people with the hearts that we can see are humans. And the vampires can see their hearts beating with fresh blood. The 5 of Wands. This one. See, they look like they have vampire teeth too. I'm not sure what's going on here, so I don't know if these are vampire hunters, because some of them look to be like vampires, but then why are vampires hunting vampires? But I could also see, well, maybe there's like good vampires and maybe there's bad vampires. They can't just all be bad vampires, you know? The Six of Wands. You got the schoolgirl stuff going on. Why? I don't get it. The Seven of Wands. I don't know what's going on here. Like, did you leap from the balcony all majestically like that? Or what? Just based off of like what the Seven of Wands would generally mean, this artwork or whatever's going on here doesn't make sense to me. Eight of Wands. Now this one was like, holy crap, because he's got no head. He's got no hands. I'm assuming they like busted out into bats. Nine of Wands. Okay, well this is somebody who got beat up and they're trying to barricade the door. Ten of Wands. See, the wing thing is interesting, but I feel like I could have done better with this. Like, the placement of the Ankh for here is smart, right? But just to add the other ones just like that is kind of like, that's a bit boring. The Page of Wands. That's a cool book. It's the Book of the Dead from Hamanaptra. That's what it looks like, because it's got the little clasp thingy and everything, kind of. The Knight of Wands. Okay, well this is giving me Lost Boy vibes. The Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. This is the dude that was in the cover of the book. Now we're in the Cups. Here's the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Ooh, I like their dresses. Very like matching colors and everything. That's cute. They're just like floating above a freaking carnival. Four of Cups. This child is stealing blood. Well, that might be a teenager actually. Five of Cups. Oh, father and mother. Pobrecitos. The Six of Cups. Choco Pebbles. That's cute. Seven of Cups. Ooh, look at that. Look at those masks. I love the moon mask and the skull mask. This is really pretty. The Eight of Cups. Why does her hand look way older than what she does? Maybe that's what it is, because it doesn't seem like she wants to look in the mirror. Something's going on regarding their reflection. Nine of Cups. This just reminds me of the scene in Queen of the Damned when they were in the bathtub getting freaky dicky. Ten of Cups. Hey, we saw this couple in the Two of Cups, I think. Here they are. That's them. Now they're on the Ten of Cups. Maybe this was the first date and then this one is like the second date or something. Page of Cups. Ooh, that's pretty. Are they painting? Looks like they might be painting resin in layers to make like a fish, like a 3D fish appear. Have you guys ever seen those where artists paint layers of resin and it comes out to look kind of 3D-ish? They're really cool. The Knight of Cups. Should not be drinking and driving, sir. I mean, I know you're a vampire and like you're immortal and everything, but still. Whoa, what's going on here? Queen of Cups? That's a pretty fish. I think that's the poisonous one though. What's all this though? Where's that coming out of? King of Cups? I don't know why this makes me think of the freaking meme with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's just told him to drink. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. That's what it made me think of. Now we're on the swords. Here's the Ace of Swords. There's an eyeball in the middle. Two of Swords. I thought that was freaking Michael Myers back there with dreadlocks. What's all that about? Oh, Jesus. Three of Swords? Oh my God, what is going on here? Are they, I'm assuming maybe they're like sucking out her blood that way? Dang, that's scary. Four of Swords. If this is like a tomb, this is a pretty tomb. Five of Swords. Ooh, we got werewolves. I don't know if you killed vampires or just people. I'm surprised his clothes stayed on though, transforming into a werewolf. Six of Swords. I don't know, something about it being modern, like seeing this freaking boat back here, the way it looks, for me it like takes away from the whole mystic vibes that I usually have with vampires, or like secretive vibes, mysterious things like that. I don't know, that's just me. It just, the vibes aren't there. Does that make sense? Whoa, Seven of Swords, that's cool. Freaking Matrix stuff going on. Love her hairdo though. Oh no, Eight of Swords? They look scared as hell. That's freaky. It's likely a human trying to hide from that vampire. Whoa, the Nine of Swords. Well, this one's freaky also. Ooh, Ten of Swords? Dang, you could see the freaking holes where those knives and stuff were thrown into. Jesus. What is going on with your shoes? Oh, I thought their toes were sticking out of their shoes. They're not, that's just the shadow. My bad. Ooh, Page of Swords. They kind of just like wisped in there. That's cool. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. Ooh, those scratch marks though. Those look deep, like a freaking werewolf did that. Especially that one. Now we're in the Pentacles. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Oh, are they trying to like find the base of operation for the vampires? Four of Pentacles. Dang, they got laser security and a freaking, what is that, a Doberman? Five of Pentacles. I guess this is another, like a young vampire, but this one's trying to hide from, I guess, the cops. Six of Pentacles. What is going on here though? What is this? There's like a light in their veins going on. There's stars in there. They're injecting it with something though. Maybe this person is dying and they're injecting them with something that might turn them into a vampire so that they can live. But they'll live as vampires though. Seven of Pentacles. Look at those pretty flowers. The Eight of Pentacles. His face looks like he went through some shit though. Like, I don't know. They're deep in thought. Like they look traumatized or something. What are they holding though? I can't tell. The Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. This is the guy, I think he's living a double life. He was in the Two of Pentacles and it looked like he was, I guess, in between picking, here we go, picking her. Who's her? She's a vampire. That's his actual family though, humans. And he's like, I don't know, maybe living a double life or something. And here he is with the vampires. Interesting. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Miss Thickness. Love it. And last but not least is the King of Pentacles. So that was the flip through portion. Now holding the deck is somewhat thick, but I can't hold all of them. As far as like lengthwise, tallness, it's not, I believe it's normal tarot size. I'll bring another card out for comparison, but it's comfortable to hold in the hand. As far as overhand shuffling, since they are super glossy, they can be a bit slippery for overhand. Let's see how they refill. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, I just got a whiff of the card smell. It smells good. This is from the Boo Tarot, which is normal tarot size. Let's see. Size comparison. So there's just a slight difference in length of the card, but width-wise it's the same size as the tarot card. It's just a slight difference in length. Overall, I think the deck is really neat. I do like quite a few of the cards, like how they make the vampires look, or like the old looking vampires. That's really cool. Again, there is some cards that show images of like slit wrists, so that's not something that you guys are comfortable with, or if it triggers you in any way, then I don't suggest getting the decks. There are a few cards that have that in there, or even just like images of blood or things like that. I wouldn't say it's your typical RWS though. There are some cards where you're like, okay, that's totally like the 8 of Pentacles, for example, or that's totally the 2 of Swords, you know, based off of the OG, you know, type of artwork or layout of it. Like this, for example, the 8 of Wands. It's not obviously wands going in any direction. The wands in this case are the bats. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with the 8 of Wands, obviously we're used to seeing them going in a certain direction. Either they're flying right or they're flying left. But in this case, they are flying, right? Because the bats are flying, but they're flying wherever the hell they're going. So it's still, you know, referencing what we're used to seeing in the 8 of Wands, just in the artist's own depiction. But not all of the cards are like that. So, but I also wouldn't call this deck a pippish deck because it does have symbolism in there. It's just gonna take a bit more to connect it to what the general meaning of the card is. Does that make any sense? Like this one confused me. The 7 of Wands, they look like they're dancing, but I don't see that in the 7 of Wands. It doesn't make any sense to me, and that's just me. It might make sense to somebody else. But this is just an example. Some of the cards are kind of like, what? Like, I don't get the connection of what's going on here versus what the general meaning of that card is. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I think because of that, I would probably see this deck more as for like an intermediate to expert level reader. Not to say that if you're a beginner that you shouldn't get this deck, because it does obviously come with a really nice and huge guidebook that you can use if you want to use this deck as a beginner or even as your first deck. So by all means, go ahead, you do you. I'm just giving you guys my 2 cents on my little mini review on the deck. I think that is pretty much it though. If I forgot anything, let me know in the comments down below. Also, again, if you guys want me to do a side-by-side comparison on the other vampire deck, which is this one right here, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll be glad to do that video for you guys. If you stuck to this part of the video, leave the, if I can grab this card, leave the rose emoji. The wilted, well, I don't think it's wilted. It's the rose emoji where it's kind of like drooping on the side. You know, it might be a wilted rose, I don't know. But leave that one in the comments if you stuck to this part of the video. That way I know. Don't forget to like the videos. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!